The US is just about ready to announce that we're in a full recession, maybe even a depression. Many people can see with their own eyes that financially, things are harder than they used to be. Gas is up, rent is up, groceries are up, or the packages are getting smaller. That's called shrinkflation. And don't even get me started on the price of cars. You may have even noticed that insurance on your car is going up because of the cost of repair and parts. So, this country is going through some hard times. Most families, when they go through hard times, they stop the reckless spending, and they take a good account of the finances and spend more cautiously. I wish I could say that about our current government, but unfortunately, we have a spending problem. In my opinion, we have a very isolated spending problem: Ukraine. We are sending an entirely unreasonable amount of money to a country that is not a member of NATO, nor is it an ally. The only connection that I can see is that the president's crackhead son was installed as a board member of their largest energy company. That's probably not related. I found an article that's dated back in May 20th, 2022. It says the U.S. Senate voted to pass about a $40 billion bill on May 19th and will send the money to Ukraine in the form of foreign aid. It's nearly triple the amount that was sent in March. That's a little over $13 billion. And puts the country ahead of other countries in the world when it comes to foreign aid for Ukraine. Yay, we're giving more than anyone else. So how much money has the U.S. sent to Ukraine? Well, it turns out it's more than $54 billion since the war against Russia. According to the New York Times, the aid package can be broken down into multiple types of aid. Weapons and supplies, $12.5 billion. Economic support, $9.4 billion. U.S. military deployments and intelligence, $9 billion. Food assistance, healthcare, and other aid, $7 billion. Military and security assistance, $6 billion. Grants and loans for military supplies, $4.7 billion. Migration and refugee assistance, $1.8 billion. Other foreign aid, $1.5 billion. Assistance for Europe, Eurasia, and Central Asia, $1.1 billion. Administration for Children and Families, $0.9 billion. Diplomatic programs and other, $0.5 billion. Enforcing sanctions, $0.3 billion. You may have noticed many of those lines contain the word other. I think that is a bookkeeping trick to just hide money or pay off friends. Who knows? It's kind of like those $40,000 hammers they had on the space shuttle. You guys remember that? So that is an awful large amount of money that we don't have. And we can't afford. Our own national debt is north of $30.5 trillion. Either that debt is so large it'll never be repaid, so spend away like drunken sailors, or we really need to stop giving all of our money away and start to work on this debt. That might be a topic for another conversation. But the spending binge on Ukraine is not over yet. Today, Saturday, July 23rd, 2022, it was released that Biden is mulling the idea to send jets and UAVs, those are drones, to Ukraine. Then spend more money to train them to use them. We're looking at another $100 million for that little project. It's bundled into the NDAA. That's the National Defense Authorization Act. I'm not exactly sure how giving our jets away helps our national defense. But hey, I'm no 5-star Air Force general, and nor do I have any formal military training in tactics. But I'm also not a complete idiot, so this doesn't make any sense to me. But wait, there's more. There's also a plan coming from the White House spokesperson Kirby. Security assistance for Ukraine comes to another $8.2 billion they're looking at spending. I understand. There are many people that don't like Make America Great Again or America First. But can we all come together and agree that we shouldn't be America last? That's all I'm asking.